Hi, I'm Mike Morales. You are watching and listening to Sipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado Media on all of our platforms, including podcasts. I'm here in the San Gabriel Valley. That gentleman out there is
Alex Perez in Southern California. Yes, we are everywhere. You cannot get away from us.
dude. See this? See this bottle, Alex? This is Dos
Wow.
Volcanes Anejo. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a tequila. This is not a mezcal. Technically speaking, this is an agave spirit just outside the denomination of origin of tequila in the Dos Volcanes area of Colima. They're
Nice.
literally 3 miles outside the border, the boundary. And if you've watched our Blanco and Reposado podcasts and
I
video,
love it.
we love it. It's like LA. We love it. So I'm going to go and grab my Glencairn. How long is this añejo aged, Alex?
Look at that. Look at that color. 22 months, so just shy of 2 years in also in French oak barrels, the Limousin.
Now that's the other thing. You know, we were talking about the color, Alex. We were talking off camera, wondering what kind of wine barrel it is. Is it like Alex was saying? Is it Chardonnay? Is it a rosé barrel? I don't know. But judging from the look at this color, Alex. It's just got like it's got like red highlights. It's brassy.
Amazing color.
And
that's a beautiful color. And the
yeah.
tears.
Wow. Look at that.
Beautiful. Look at that.
That's just outstanding. It's beautiful stuff. Oh yeah. And the legs and tears, not runny, not clingy. Yeah, maybe I should do that with mine. I should have, but we'll just put a napkin behind that so you folks can see what the actual color looks like. I have terrible lighting in here. And I have this bright halogen behind me on this side. Oh, look at those legs and tears. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful.
Now, that's a
and
substantial
the nose on this. Wow.
I haven't even gotten to the nose yet. I'm still attracted by the color. This is like a strawberry blonde. Wow.
It's a moth to a flame here.
Oh, wow.
Amazing nose.
Now
it just was calling to me.
I got some more sweetness on the nose than I did on the Reposado on this añejo, obviously because it's rested longer.
Yeah, beautiful notes of vanilla, of roasted, still roasted agave coming through.
Yeah.
I got some dried fruit again.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Holy cow, this has got a lot of character.
Yeah, spice. Got some honey, like honey notes.
Well, I know off camera we were Alex was saying that as the Reposado, as he had more of the Reposado and in the glass, he was getting more honey in with less and less liquid in it. So, wow, man.
Oh, this is it's a beautiful color, very elegant color.
Yes.
Look at that.
Wow, that is some really sweet nose, though.
Yeah. And it's got just the right amount of alcohol too. It's not burning my nose.
No, none of these had alcohol. Even the Blanco. Sometimes you get a little bit of that alcohol, and
the ethanol just kind of burns your nose.
Yeah. Now the Blanco was aged. Technically, they're calling it aged, but it's rested in glass for what, 5 years?
For 5 years, 5+.
Now, you know how some mezcals are rested in glass and buried. They're buried underground. Some sotols are like that as well. It's not telling us if they're actually buried or just resting in a glass like a Damajuana, you know, or a Sparklets bottle. I don't know.
Demijohn.
Demijohn, yeah.
I like Damajuana though better.
Damajuana. For those of you who've been to Jose Cuervo's distillery, they have those Damajuanas behind a gated area in the dark cellar downstairs. and they may or may not be.
Oh yeah, I've been through there.
Yeah. Wow, that's beautiful.
All right, I'm ready for it.
Let's do this. Mmm.
Mm.
Mmm. Mmm.
Oh wow.
Okay. This I'm trained for. I feel like Steven Seagal in the first Under Siege. I'm just a cook, but this I'm trained for. This reminds me of the 5-year Dulce Vida that's aged in Napa Valley barrels.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me more of Ayate that uses Napa Valley barrels as well.
It's almost like a cognac.
Yeah, but again, the character right in the entry. There's
Right, and spiciness too.
Yeah, it's this explosion of pepper right at the start. You don't get a crescendo. You don't get you don't. It's like it doesn't round the bases. It just hits that home run right off the bat.
It's a
Oh,
bam.
bam.
Bro, it's really bright too. It's refreshing on the entry.
Yeah,
It's not heavy or viscous, you know. It's just bright, spicy. It's got a nice long finish.
yeah.
And it's dry. I think it's the characteristics of the wood. It's dry to me like a cognac.
So now it's getting drier. I didn't get that much dryness in the reposado, but this one again, I am getting the dryness, but I'm getting the dryness that I normally get at
Beautiful.
like the Dulce Vida at is barrel strength, and it's a 5-year barrel strength, aged in Napa Valley barrels. And this has
That's a
got the
beauty.
same characteristics. The Ayate is a little bit different, but this one is a whole other animal. Hey. It's Inception, the selfie within the selfie.
The selfie with the selfie.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
And the legs and tears are spectacular, but it's not too clingy and not too runny. These are natural, okay? In fact, let me just get to the ins and outs of the stats and stories, okay? As Vin Scully would say, everything you need to know on this about this beverage, about this distillate, is on the back, very much like they are in mezcals, okay? It's complete transparency, folks.
Hey, cheese.
Say cheese. It's complete transparency. Everything you've ever wanted to know about this Dos Volcanes is on the back. The name of the master distiller, the name of the agavero, the name of the guy who blew the glass bottle that's made from recycled glass, and what's the charity that this is supporting, Alex? I hope you can.
It's the best the out in Colima, Mexico.
It's those for those of you who didn't
It's
hear.
helping school children pursue it.
It's what is the Amigos?
Project.
We're still at the mercy of the internet, folks. Hopefully you got a chance to. There we go. The projectamigo.org. If you want to know more about where your dollars are going for this project, that's where they're going. Craig Reynolds is the brand owner, importer, and also distributor of this. And you said you found a price point for just the bottle alone.
So just a bottle alone, it looks like $69.99. It's a great price.
Easily. Alex was saying off camera, I would like to be there when this comes out at the still strength. I don't know if we'd be able to survive, because this is at 41 ABV, folks. That's a 41, and it's reacting like a high proof tequila or a barrel strength that I've had. That's my only bars are that. This is a complete new animal for me.
It's a beautiful spirit, Mike. It's really one of a kind.
Tequila Blue Weber Agave. It was planted in 2006, harvested in 2014. It is at 27 bricks, 27 and a half bricks, which is the 3 bricks above what people claim their tequila is made with.
And it's interesting, again, the bricks, just to give you a reference, I think honey is about 80 bricks, 80, 90 bricks.
Wow.
So this is about 27% residual sugar that's used to, which is the fermentables. So when they're fermenting, that's what, all the party's going on, and they're turning the sugar into alcohol.
Yeah. I mean, obviously the older the plant, the more sugar it retains, and the more sugars are available to ferment, which means they distill. There's a higher yield at the end of the end product, and it's unheard of now that distilleries are raising their agave at 8 years, because when everybody knows we're in the middle of another agave crisis. I think we're not even looking for pricing to come down in agave until maybe another 2 years.
Right.
Plus, we're in a pandemic, so the supply chain has got a bottleneck.
And people are drinking more.
Yeah, people are drinking more, but all of a sudden tequila is shooting up, and we know, and we've told this before. We've been honest. There have been reports, undeniable reports. That they're using 2 to 4 year old plants. There's not enough sugar in those plants unless you're using a diffuser.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is done the old-fashioned way. It is stone brick ovens, an alembic distillation. So chances are there's copper somewhere in the alembic still. Most alambiques are copper.
Beautiful.
Wow. I think Alex will agree with me. Brand of Promise nominee in the Mexican agave spirit category.
Down.
What a spectacular!
And again, this is premium. This is a premium spirit.
Yeah, and it's a steal. The 3-pack that we showed you at the beginning. It comes in a box like this, display box, and again, all the information's on the back that you need. It's a beautiful packaging. Beautiful information about the.
You know what, Mike? I think of this type of.
What's that?
You know what I think of when I get a chance to taste something like this? This is a real rarity in the spirit world, because you got plenty of tequilas that you can go to, you got plenty of mezcals, but this is an agave spirit. There aren't many like this out there, so this is very unique. This is a gem. This is a rare gem, and once this bottling is gone, it's gone. We look forward to the next one, but. I mean, how much more of that 2014 is out there? So this is some really, really good juice, and I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I am too. I think Craig. Well, first of all, I want to thank Craig Reynolds for finally getting this to us. I so appreciate it, for reaching out, and what a worthy project. If you want to know more about Craig and you're subscribed to our magazine, you can read more about him. I believe that would be the February issue of Tequila Aficionado magazine. We're running a series on agave spirits around the world. This leg of the trip is in agave spirits made in the United States, and Craig is also involved in the what I call the Mezcalifornia initiative. It's a project that's in its infancy. They're testing the viability and sustainability of a new agave industry for California, in certain regions of California. So you can read all about him there, and everybody else who's involved in agave spirits in the U.S. and even some outside in Kentucky, if you can believe that.
Yeah, that's exciting stuff.
And also in Ohio, we have a Western Reserve is featured. Western Reserve is a distillery in Ohio that's using agave concentrate from Jalisco. Okay, and if you're wondering how that happens, it's not syrup, folks. That's not what it is. Okay, so get yourself subscribed. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe there. Hit that red button, unless you're afraid of commitment. And if you do hit the red button, give us a like. Yeah, please give us your, please write comments. We are now we're conversing now more and more with our subscribers, which is fun. It's fun to answer your questions. The other thing too is hit the notification bell, because when we upload videos with Alex in it, your phone goes bananas. It'll tell you, it goes ding, 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 ding. And if you're listening to us on the podcast, wherever you're listening to us, iTunes, Spotify, or anywhere else, go ahead and subscribe and download those. And Alex, take us home, man.
Wow, definitely get yourself some. Thanks for
Yes.
watching. You've been watching and listening to Sipping Off the Cuff, part of Tequila Aficionado Media. Thanks for watching, and as always, sip wisely.